Well, good evening, YouTube world. This is Pastor Lavelle Jennings here again from the Gazebo Talk here in Ludington, Michigan. God bless you all for tuning in, and those of you who have subscribed to this channel. I pray that you will continue to give us a thumbs up and encourage us to keep going on. A few weeks ago, I did an interview with a man that's 98 years old that lives in Baldwin, Michigan. His name is Clarence Vicent, and many of you know him. He drives around on his scooter or sometimes his bicycle in Baldwin, Michigan, and but he has a lot of history to teach us and to give us because that man has seen a lot of things, and we need to know our history, not only elsewhere but here around where we live. And it's just thank God we have people that are still around to give us that kind of history. And I did an interview with this man right around where he lives. He did not feel like traveling to Ludington, Michigan, to the Gazebo because he's 98 years old, and he did not feel like being so far away from home. So we just thank God for him to give us this interview, and we ask that you would continue to pray for us all here. And we're going to go right into it. Well, when did you start going to Christ Community? Who was there? What pastor was there first at Christ Community?
Davis.
Pastor Davis.
Did you ever hear him?
I did. I think I did.
You ought to have heard of him. I could be there to discuss him. He's passed on. That was our pastor, Pastor Ellis Davis.
It was Davis.
We don't call him preacher. We call him pastor.
Pastor. Okay.
God says nobody reverend but God.
I agree. You know what? I've been saying people that don't call me reverend.
No, you're not reverend. You're
and
pastor.
They use that all the time today.
Yeah, the church is reverend. So you ain't reverend. The only word reverend. God is reverend.
God. He said, "Call no man rabbi."
No,
I agree.
Certainly Revelations.
Yes.
You don't say, I'm reading the chapter, it's that part of Revelation.
Now, after Davis, who came after Davis? And you was a member at Christ Community.
Well, let's get on now. He was the last one. But I moved to Baldwin, then we got on the Reverend, you know the name of your church?
Yeah, Rochester Smith.
No.
First Baptist of Baldwin.
No, he wasn't your first pastor.
It wasn't First Baptist?
No, I'm saying it.
So that was Pastor Winfield.
Mm-hmm.
Reverend, that minister, they call him Reverend Winfield, but we don't call no man rabbi. But Pastor Winfield was there, and did you go to his church now?
I went to his church a lot of times.
That was at First Baptist of Baldwin, right?
First Baptist of Baldwin.
Was that the name of the church?
That was the name of Baldwin.
First Baptist of Baldwin was a church that took Mama Lewis was back in those days. All the Lewises was going to that church. Now it's called the Passover House Church. But back then, Reverend Winfield, we just got it from Leon, was the pastor.
Mm-hmm,
okay, and so after that church, you went to Christ Community, or?
Pastor Davis was there then.
Pastor Davis was at Christ Community.
When our church went out, Pastor Davis had passed.
He had passed on.
Then we got another young fella in there, very young fella, name of, what was his name?
Wetlaw?
Wetlaw. Oh, he brought a lot of folks in our church. Oh, he brought a lot of folks.
He did.
Yes, he did.
So here it is. It was Pastor Davis at Christ Community,
mm-hmm.
and then it was Pastor Wetlaw,
mm-hmm.
and it was somebody before then too, because I remember some of the other pastors.
Oh, we had a lot of pastors.
We had a lot of pastors.
I come trying to think of how many we had.
but you're still currently a member of Christ Community.
Well, no, I'm going to be a member of both churches. I'm going to join your church, God willing.
All right.
And I'm going to join the other, have two. The Bible don't say you got to belong to any one church.
So this man travels to, he just said you don't have to belong to any church.
God says not neglect the opportunity to assemble yourself.
Yes.
You don't have to belong to nobody's church. So I'm going to belong to both churches, your church,
Hallelujah.
And also my church.
Yeah,
I mean, our church.
Yes, so our church, God's church.
God don't have no denomination.
How long have you been since you drove a car? How long?
About 2 years.
About 2 years.
And I'm going to drive another one.
And he's going to drive it at 80. You're 89. You're 98 now, right?
I'll be more heading. Yeah, 98 now.
No,
99.
You're 80.
99.
No, you're 89.
89. No, 90. 98.
He's 98 years old. And you talk about driving again.
I'm trying to. I told my brother last night. He said, "You can't take it with you." I said, "But I sure can get you no automobile."
He said, "I'm driving at 98 years old." That is amazing.
Tell about Miss Tyson.
Miss Tyson. Now she's the oldest up here, correct?
Right.
Okay, and she's 100. You said.
In this month, June.
And you know her real well.
Huh? Oh well, I met her the other day. That's where I met her at the laundromat. It's a laundromat.
Okay, she met at the,
It's, hey, it's 60 years and I'll be 90. I said, next month, in June, I will be 100 years old.
wow.
And driving that car just like you.
And driving
I've seen an amazing thing. We had our bus parked, picked me up at the laundromat.
Okay.
That woman, so the bus was behind her. That woman know how to whip that car out of there too. She just back up, put her brake on, back up.
She still know
She
how to
drove on out like nothing.
Wow. You know what? You still got your wits about you.
I know where the roads
you
are.
And,
But
and,
I can't drive a stick. I can drive an automatic, but I say I'm scared I'm going to hit that gas pedal.
okay.
Because I'm just a brake. You push the brake on that. Out here, you can't do that. They don't have no brake on it. They have a foot brake,
Yes.
but it's not there. So I think that we hit the gas pedal. So I got to stop me from running.
Okay.
Because it's dangerous. You step on that automatic.
Wrong one. Yeah, you
First
done.
thing you hit the gas pedal. You're hitting the gas pedal, so your brake. So I said I better put it down. I think God put me. That motor went bad in that car because of the guy messed up something in the wheel.
Okay.
And I think God took me over because that's dangerous. Now if a car stop all of a sudden, like you're driving your automatic,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my brake on, but there ain't no brake. That's gas pedal. That's what you need. Don't drive that. But
now, so you have a car still. What about license, driver's license?
Oh yeah, I get it. I got it all up to 2 more years.
You got it's still not going to expire 2 more years.
Yeah.
So you can drive if you want to.
I don't want to drive no automatic. You simply automatically have nowadays.
Yeah.
I need to drive a stick shift. What we call, what do you call them?
That's what you call a stick shift. That's
Yeah,
what
we
they are.
call them. That's
And you don't want to
I
drive
can't
no
find. I
automatic.
can't
Yeah.
find one. I buy one now.
Well, they got them. They still got older ones.
Yeah, where can I find
I'm
one?
better now. Well, that is amazing that you can still drive.
Well, I can drive.
But you drive this pretty good through the streets.
Oh, I can drive it. Oh, listen.
Even in the wintertime,
I'm
do you
cool.
still go through
No,
the wintertime?
no. I use a wheelchair
Okay, the wheelchair you use in the wintertime.
in wintertime. That's what we call my Caterpillar diesel.
The what? The Caterpillar diesel?
Caterpillar diesel. This is my Buick Roadmaster.
That's your Buick Roadmaster,
Buick
and the wheelchair is the Cadillac
And I got another.
diesel.
I got another big wheelchair
You got another big
called
wheelchair.
Dodge Ram.
Now he call that Dodge Ram.
Dodge.
A big wheel called Dodge Ram, one called Cadillac Diesel, and this one is called Cadillac Diesel.
No, Buick Roadmaster.
Buick Roadmaster, and the other one is called Cadillac.
Yeah.
That's just amazing.
That
That's
one
amazing.
that wasn't the wheels on that. They call that my Cadillac diesel.
You
I'm
know,
not yes, not Cadillac. Yeah, Cadillac. Yeah,
Cadillac Diesel.
not Cadillac. I had it name right there. I got it.
Ram.
Dodge Ram.
Dodge Ram.
No, that's the big one in
That's
there.
the big one.
What I have now. That Dodge Ram. This is a Buick Roadmaster,
Uh-huh.
and that other one is Caterpillar Crawler.
Caterpillar Crawler. That's
yeah,
the name too?
That's the name of that my wheels. Alpha got wheels on it.
You know, you should put the names on those.
Yeah, you know what I'm getting now. Right now in the summertime, this is my main one right here. This is a
That's your main one.
Buick Roadmaster.
But you don't drive this in the wintertime.
No, they say it runs on the motor, break it out on your battery.
Okay.
Ruins
Just the
it, man.
wheelchair. And you back up, look like when you go across
Yeah, I
the
backed up to get more power, but I made a mistake. I backed my way to post on it. My legs hurt me too.
Oh.
Yeah, my legs stiff, right? So that's hurt on my knee.
Okay.
So now I'm not going to do that this year. I tried to get the bus, but the buses are so slow
Yes.
that I had to get home to post
The
road.
dollar rides have always been slow.
Now if I call them right now, it's 3 o'clock. I wouldn't get a dial out here till about another hour or two. So I walk backwards on my bike, but that's the worst thing. That hurts my knees.
Yes. But you still get around through the wintertime and everything.
I
Pretty
get my
good.
dial right, but then if it gets late, then I get walk. That's the best mistake. I hurt my knees, my muscles.
Uh-huh.
Back and stiff on them.
What
But
about family? Do you got family around here?
Not here, no, but all over the country I have.
All over the country. But
I got all over the country. Yeah, my boy lives in Traverse City, and my
yeah, I
daughter.
remember him. We know that's your grandson?
Yeah, no
Yep.
son.
Really?
Yeah, my son, my 50-year-old son.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes, because he was around when I went. You know Carl, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh
And
yeah.
I got my daughter lives in Minnesota.
Okay.
They call Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Another daughter lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
And my son, I'm looking for him up any time you want. He's supposed to be here this month. He's Alfred. He lives up in.
He's a busy
He's
person.
in the Air Force.
Yes.
Yeah, he was in the Air
That's
Force.
good, man. And it's good to have a father that's got so much knowledge and wisdom around this
That's
town.
like, that's been good to me.
This man, God has been good to
Good to
him. You
me.
hear him?
Yeah,
And he's
yeah,
been
yeah.
worshiping God all his life.
Oh, my, since
You know,
5 years
from
old.
and you were born in Peacock. You said.
Peacock.
You were born. How old?
He-
You born in Peacock.
And it was a terrible winter. Let me tell you about my doctor.
Okay, let me hear.
He had a horse and buggy.
Horse and buggy. You remember when they had horse and
Yeah,
buggy
but
back
he
then?
didn't have a horse buggy, he had a horse sled. He come out of Luther, named Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
And we called them. In the old days, they had, when your baby was born, they didn't have no midwives. You ever heard of them?
I heard of midwives. They
All
even
right.
got those in the Bible. Well, go ahead. They didn't
but,
call an ambulance to take a person to the
no.
emergency room?
Well, he called, but it was 20 below 00 day. Snow was snumming on the snow, putting their 4 foot on the ground. And
4 foot.
I don't know how my poor daddy made wood for to keep us warm.
Mhm.
But he had a rupture.
He had a rupture.
See, back in the old days, they didn't care about you, the machinery to help him. And he had to lift heavy things. He got a bad rupture. When he died, he had a terrible rupture. But he made it.
He made it.
He took the old saw
And he
and
took care
saw
of the
tree.
family.
Yeah, the guy said he was 97 when he passed.
97 years old when he passed.
And,
What did natural causes?
yeah, kidney ailment.
Okay.
Most old people like my doctor said I got kidney ailment. Oh no, he says that the kidney may stop on there sometime. I said I pray and hope not, but hope God will take care of me.
God is the
So
one that
far,
got the
my
final
kidney is
say.
working good, but he gave me medicine for it.
Mhm.
But that took my poor daddy out. He had to go. No, I tell you what, Dr. Nelson. Let's go back to Dr. Nelson a little bit now.
Okay.
That's where all this burns and stuff come from.
Okay.
We called Dr. Nelson. I said, my daddy, he was peace all the time.
Okay.
He said his clothes peed. So he said, he gave him some pills. Stopped his kidneys altogether.
Hmm.
Dr. Nelson, you come out and see about my daddy. He's in terrible shape. He can't grow and oh, he's terrible playing out water. And it's just, come Dr. Nelson out on Sunday night. Yeah, he bitter over tomorrow. Give me some pills. He choked to it. Dr. Nelson wasn't no good.
He gave him a pill?
Gave him some pills, and them pills choked him.
Oh my goodness.
Died in her arm.
Right there.
In my arm. That's right. The next day I got in my car, go get gas in my car, and I caught fire. But Dr. Nelson, I don't want to say anything about a dead man.
Yeah.
But that man wasn't no good. Not for poor people. He didn't have no money.
If you didn't have no money,
Had some money, you okay. Have a couple, even he always, but like old days, didn't have no money. Old poor folks had no money.
But didn't Dr. Nelson have some buildings down?
Everywhere, up to wherever he got it right. No.
Yes.
I don't know if he got him, Bobby.
But it's
They
still
went back to state, but yeah, but he was. I don't like talking with dead people.
Okay. All
But
right.
but that's the reason my poor daddy, the reason I got that heart. Now let me tell you what God done for me.
Okay.
Burned looked terrible. That was terrible working burn. And I didn't know what to do, so I got Pastor David. I made a mistake. Reverend Pastor David. They got hired to see that building up there right across on this road here.
Okay. This is
They said they got railroad do some hiring. Let me get down there. And we got on a putt. We had a thing looked like a putt car.
And this is 8th Street right here.
8th Street,
Is it 8th Street? Yep.
That's up
Street.
there. He said a little building up in there.
Uh-huh.
I started right in that building there. Reverend David, I keep calling him. Pastor David got me started, and we had a Reverend Pastor Childers, father-in-law, hired me up, and they had the little house way up on top of the hill there.
For the railroad.
Yeah, for push. They hired this guy. We took us up to iron, and we started working on the railroad.
How old were you about?
24.
24. You remember that?
Oh yes.
Now,
Man, I was burned terrible. 24 years old, and I got on there. Worked 1 month. They made us all. 1 month.
1 month and they laid you off.
Then the next year, I started back. That's 20. Anyhow, the next year, 2 months later, so. But God, I said, I want to be a railroad man.
But they had good money there. They was good money.
People don't wise.
Really?
We
But
got
Pastor,
about 75 cents an hour.
Well, back then that was good money.
No, it wasn't. That's bad money. You couldn't buy another 75 cents for nothing.
Well, you
I work here for this. I work for this guy here. He's Cole.
Okay.
For Glenn Wilkerson.
Okay.
And I haul coal. I haul coal. He gave me 50 cents an hour. You can't live with no 50 cents an hour. You're working.
Yeah, you know what? And back,
It sounds bad, thing about that, but
well, Papa Lewis, you remember Eugene Lewis?
yeah,
He worked for the railroad. I thought
yeah,
back
but
in
they
the
paying
day.
good money. They about $3-4 an hour.
Okay, but by then,
Yeah,
but $75 at first. I'm 75 cents.
75 cents is what you got. When I started on railroad right there, I got 75 cents, and they didn't. That didn't.